Nah, I ain't gonna drink. What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know I said I was gonna upload yesterday, but I didn't because my voice was still a little off, and as you can tell, my voice is still a little off. But I wanted to share, a quick story with y'all. Because all y'all keep asking me how Elle was born, you know, and how it came to be. So, Elle was born March 31st of last year, right? She was born at 11:59 a.m. So the story how Elle came to be is me and her mom were together. We had recently moved to Texas. And then we're together for a good while, and then her mom ended up having some symptoms, right? Like she was throwing up, but she didn't really think she was pregnant. So I was like, okay, well, like if you say you're not pregnant, then you're not pregnant, I guess, right? So long story short, she ended up, we ended up breaking up, due to certain circumstances. So she ended up leaving back to Florida. So she ended up texting me one day saying, yo, like, I took a pregnancy test and I'm pregnant. And I was like, what? I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, like, I took tests. And I was like, damn. So I ended up getting my shit together. And I ended up going to work in Iowa with my uncle and stuff. And I was working and working and ended up taking off to Florida. And then, what was it? And then I ended up taking back to Florida. Was that job I was in ended up, how you say it? Like, was taking too long, so I didn't want to miss, like, the delivery date. So I ended up taking back to Florida, and I got, like, a different job. So at this job, I ended up working one night, and I get a call, and that was mom, and she's saying, yo, like, I'm having contractions. And normally there's different types of contractions when you're pregnant, that I've learned. And I was like, when you like, are you having minor contractions or like contractions? And she's like, no, she's like, I think I'm going into labor. And I stopped and I froze and I was like, oh damn. So I ran and went to go tell my manager Gene. I was like, yo Gene, like, she's in labor, and like I gotta go. But as I was saying that, I was still like stuck holding the phone like this. And Gene's like, hey, yo, calm down, it's fine, it's fine. He's like, go do your thing. So I ended up taking her to the hospital, taking to the hospital, taking off to the hospital. And, I get there, it's me, Savannah, my cousin Kelly, and Savannah's grandmother, and then her dad ends up showing up, and then she's like in pain and everything, and she's having like crazy contractions. So the nurse ends up coming in and, again, giving her an epidural. So, so she wouldn't feel that much pain. So after a while, Savannah ended up reaching 10 centimeters. But these nurses were so unprofessional, bro. Like, they, when I tell you Elle should have been here before 11:59 a.m., she should have been there before 11:59 a.m. because Savannah was in labor for 10 hours. I feel like she should have been in labor for less than that because she was ready to go a long time ago. So, whatever, we end up getting to the point where she's like, they're trying to, start pushing and everything. And, so she's pushing and pushing. And me, like, I'm looking, where the baby's gonna come out. So I'm like freaking out. But at the same time, like, oh, like, damn, like, that's happening, like, to your little private section. So I was like, I don't know how you girls do it to push, like, a big-ass little alien. Well, she looked like an alien because like, she looked like, that alien, like, from Alien versus Predator with, like, a long-ass head like this. But it's because, I guess, babies, they come out with their head like like triangle shape. It's just weird. So I was just like, God damn, look at that alien coming out. So she ends up, after a while, like, she's pushing her and pushing her, and I'm just like still looking like, oh damn. So after a while, like a certain point, the nurse just grabs her by her shoulder and just pulls her out like nothing. And I'm just like, what the hell? And then, so I'm not looking at that area no more at this point, because I'm just like, oh, like damn, like I'm sorry, like that happened to you. So Elle was like not breathing for like a second, and then I don't know what the nurse did, or like something they did in her mouth to make her breathe, and she started crying. And as soon as she started crying, I broke down. Like the moment you hear your like baby boy, baby girls little cry, it's just like the most beautiful sound you ever hear. Like I know that sounds kind of wrong, but it's like the most beautiful sound you ever hear. Like to know that you gave life to something that's basically from you. Like it was just so like I was just so like happy and emotional when she came out. And I ended up going to the station when they're like, I guess, getting her footprints and putting them on paper and writing down her information, checking her vitals and stuff. And I was just looking at her, and she looked exactly like like me. Like I was like, I can't deny this baby. Like this is all me. Like she is all me. And it was so beautiful. And I never, that day when she was born, I never like left her side. Like you can ask anyone, I never left her side like that day. Like wherever they moved her, and I would always go, unless I couldn't go. But wherever they moved her, like I would go. And then like whenever they ended up giving her back to us, and then we ended up moving to another room, like I was always there, like standing next to her and just looking at her, and appreciating like such a beautiful gift. And then I got to hold her for the first time. And honestly, when you hold your first child, you just don't want anything to, like ever hurt them or do any harm, because you love them so much. And me as a dad, seeing Elle grow these past few months since she was born, because she's going to be 1 on the 31st of this month. So seeing her grow and just like get smarter, and she's a character. Like she is funny as hell. Like she has her moments, or she has her sassiness. She's funny. She talks a lot. Like she's just happy. She's a really good baby. Like I thank God every day that she's a good baby and she's healthy, and that's all that matters. But there's times where I'm just like, she looks at me like fucking stupid. Like okay, so anyone could do something like anything. Like let's say you try to do something funny, right? There's certain things that she'll find funny, and there's certain things where she'll look at you and be like, are you fucking stupid? And it's like she gives you like this certain face, which is hilarious. But I love my baby girl like to death. Like I do anything for her. So like seeing her grow through these months, and how like she's advancing, like she's crawling, she's gonna start walking soon. And I recently, she just like, we woke up one morning, and she was standing on her crib, like literally standing on her crib. And I just I don't know, it's just crazy. It's just really crazy that she's forming into this person that's just evolving. But I just want to share that quick story with y'all, since I didn't get to share a video yesterday. But hey, yo, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this with your family, friends, your lovers, whatever. Bang that like button. As always, much love, and thank you for joining me on this journey. You dig? Boom.